lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, we have a good one for you between these road warriors and the New England Patriots. On the Nighthawks sideline, here's a look at their head coach. First side trying to keep last week's loss from snowballing into another. On the opposing sideline, the Patriots head coach. She and the league excited for this moment as we've got a matchup between two female head coaches. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And we're off from Foxborough. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week.
To the air on first down, May. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Back to the air, it's May. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now on it with Travion Henderson. Rob Flett, first guy he met, no gain on that first down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Running right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Good throw completed by May. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Stopped by Dayon Henley.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
May.
At the 41-yard line.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot cut. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's a throw.
First down.
And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Complete to Amari and Hampton.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's another Brooklyn.
They're going to try and throw here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He brings it in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
On the counter, it's Hampton. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an exit.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
13 yards.
Dicker connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That ties the game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only points, not what you were looking for in the call sheet.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 9. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's made in the air. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
May not a throw on 3rd. Dump off to his fullback. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
First down, May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Henderson here from the gun. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The Nighthawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in yards to this point. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down, play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives him the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Throwing now off the play action. Next on the crosser. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
And the Brooklyn 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Nighthawks take a 2nd quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His 1st broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Nighthawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
May off the play fake.
Second and 6.
Lofts one deep, center of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Intended for Kendrick Warren. Brings up third down and 6 yards.
They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a fourth down. Bryce Barringer on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they've had a real connection his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Working on first down. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll go play action. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So on 4th down, out runs J.K. Scott to send it skyward. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series. They make to take over here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
May's going to take it himself. And that's good for a gain of 5. Cam Hart set for the tackle that time.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
For big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
This offense ready to get going again now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
Escapes the pocket. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Dropping back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That throw finds Coughlin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Brooklyn 1st down.
And he fakes the spike. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And in he goes for the touchdown. The Nighthawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On now for the P.10. The point after splits the upright. And the Nighthawks double their lead to 14.
Patriots 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot. 1st down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. He'll throw it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Made a throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Nighthawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard
I'll throw it. Completed here to Johnston. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They go play action on 1st down. It's him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sticking to the air here.
At the Patriots 44-yard
Brought in right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
A gain of 19 yards.
They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
On the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Again, he's got room. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Nighthawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Now for the P.10. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Nighthawks stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going play action, May. That one's complete over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to sneak May. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Henry on the catch. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense getting set to go. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. Hampton now up the middle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready? On the tackle.
Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 on that one, and that gives him a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup.
Working inside the red zone. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Nighthawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Now as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. R.J. Mickens in there to pick it off. He'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into a plus a play. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Nighthawks put up even more points in a win. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
Dicker on now for the P.10. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Nighthawks continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. Decent gain here, but short of the first. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Patriot.
Here's May on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
To the air yet again, May. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
May now to throw on 3rd. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
He completes it in traffic. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
the Patriots. First down.
Again, it's May. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. It's May. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Catch made over the middle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Nighthawks ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. All right, here we go. Second down. They're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Nighthawks keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Kicker on now for the P.10. The point after splits the uprights. And the Nighthawks grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May off the play fake. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Across his body. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Picked up. Cam Hart. And the Nighthawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game. Still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll go play action. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And he's been more than just an arm this season. It's been a pretty productive one for him toting that football as well. He's now up across 500 yards rushing after that last carry. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown. The Nighthawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Dicker on now for the P.10. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Nighthawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
Patriots 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here he goes, one final shot. Brought in right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
Yeah!